Welcome to practice. I'm Donna Cavanough. We're going to begin laying down today, and we will be stepping forward and back on the mat. If you like to have a chair handy to put your hands on, then you could get that ready. And laying down, a blanket is always useful to have on hand. And we're going to begin with the legs bent and put your feet so you can feel the floor and their hip width and parallel. And finding the flow of your breath. And just how you feel. Following your flow of breath, when you breathe in, take your arms overhead. And when you breathe out, take your arms back by your side. Just letting the movement follow the breath. You might notice that your spine lifts a little as you take the arms overhead. You can exaggerate that feeling so you get a nice big stretch. And when you take your arms back to the side, you press your lower back into the floor. And we're still following the breath, but letting the spine really move. When your hands touch the floor, lift your heels off the floor as well. And then just flatten the feet to the floor as you take the arms overhead. When the arms are beside you on the floor, lift your heels, press your back. Relax the feet, take the arms overhead as you inhale. Couple more. Nice work. Relax your feet to the floor, relaxing your core now. And we'll just roll over onto the right side. Scoot your knees back so they're in line with your heels. And you're going to lay so your neck is comfortable. So I'm just going to put my right arm straight out in line with my torso and our thighs. Good. And then lift up your left leg. And we're going to draw a nice big circle with the left leg. And particularly focus on taking the leg back. So you'll notice as you do that, you're starting to use those gluteus muscles, buttock muscles in your left side. Nice big circle. Make sure your neck is relaxed here. If you like a bigger stretch, you can take your left arm overhead and stretch both arms. Keep the leg going. Good, nice and strong in your core body. Good work. Releasing that side so you can roll onto your back for a moment, and then your second side rolling onto the left. And we're going to stretch the left arm out straight as you can, so your neck can just relax there. You could always put it on your blanket or a pillow. Stretch your left leg that's on the floor in a nice straight line. Good. So the knees are back. And you can bend your left leg. It'll give you a little bit better balance. We'll lift up the right leg. It's straight. And making your circle. Try to get your circle to reach back. So reach your foot back as far as it will go. Good. And we're going to reach the right arm to the left. Neck is relaxed. And you're breathing. Mm. Nice work. Turning onto your back. Hugging your knees into your chest. A little bit from side to side. Strong in the buttocks. So we're going to do happy baby pose like that. So arms on the inside of the legs, holding onto your leggings, your feet. And now relaxing your lower back. The belly relaxes. Feeling deep breath into the belly. Nice work. And rolling over carefully to your right side. And we're going to come up to sitting. Leaning back and holding your knees with your hands. Arch your spine back and forward. Notice all the movement that you have there. And also notice where it feels really good for your spine, where it feels really supported. And that's the position we want to find. Bringing the tummy towards the spine. For Parapurna Navasana, boat pose, try to balance with your feet off the floor. If it feels too strong, just put them back. Nice. And you can try to let go of your knees as well. But we don't want to strain the back at all. So do as many modifications as you need for your back to feel good. So make sure you're really lifting your spine and squeezing your belly to your spine. Good. We're going to lift the feet a little if you can. Otherwise, your feet are on the floor if you need to be. If your feet are off the floor, try making a little circle with your feet where your thighs pretty much stay still, but the lower legs and the ankles are moving. Squeeze the belly, lift the spine. Good, and then the other direction. Nice work. And then we're going to come into forward virasana. Big toes touching and knees as well. Good, and we'll take the arms forward. Shoulders. So the chest is moving towards the floor, more spacious. The armpits more spacious, lengthening. Good, and then we'll come up into all fours. Give your fingers a big stretch. Lift your right knee off the floor and and your knee is bent. Lift your right foot up towards the ceiling. Nice. Nice big stretch. Lift your face, your chest, draw the shoulder blades back. Sitting up nice and high. Good. And then we're going to bring that right knee forward. Touch your, or in the direction of, your right wrist, your left wrist, and then back into all fours. Nice work. Left knee is going to lift. And we lift really high. So the left knee is bent. Keep even weight in both hands through the arms. Hips are level to the floor. Lift up high. Lift the chest. Breathing. Good. And then bring the left knee forward. Left wrist. Right wrist. And then back into all fours. Nice work. Now you can repeat here in all fours or come into downward facing dog pose. Lifting the right leg high. Have the leg bent and we'll just lift the knee as high as you can. Rather than looking forward here, we're letting the head just drop down towards the floor. So lifting the right knee high. Bring the knee forward towards touching the right wrist, the left wrist, and then back into either your all fours or downward facing dog pose. Left leg lifts. Left leg is bent. Lift the knee high, let the head just drop down. Nice. Bring the left knee forward, right wrist, left wrist, downward facing dog pose. And little steps forward now. If you're in all fours, you're going to come up to standing. Little steps forward, pressing your heels, just discovering your movement or your resistance all the way up. And we're going to come to the front of the mat. I'm losing my clothing today. Tadasana. Urdhva Hastasana. Uttanasana. Lovely. And up. Urdhva Hastasana. Uttanasana. Bones of the spine pressing forward. So we're making a valley shape rather than rainbow shape. Stretch your legs as feels good. You might want to wriggle them around a little bit. Ooh. And up. Arms up. Urdhva Hastasana. And Tadasana. Okay, so here's where we're going to step forward and back. And you might like to have the four legs of the chair on your mat. So you can put your hands on the chair instead of the floor. From Tadasana, Urdhva Hastasana, Uttanasana. And we'll bend the knees enough to get the hands onto the support, chair or floor. Left leg back for a nice long lunge. Lift the heart. Shoulder blades back. Press straight your back leg. And finding the flow of the breath. Good. And then we'll step the right foot back. Downward facing dog pose. Letting your head just hang down and making more space between the neck and the shoulders. Space for the neck. Press the heels, lift the kneecaps, lift the sit bones. Enjoying each breath. We're going to do left foot forward from here. If you get a little bit stuck in that movement, if your hands are on the floor, you can always put your knees down, lift your hands off the floor, then step your left foot forward. Good. Right foot forward, Uttanasana. And Urdhva Hastasana. And Tadasana. Just taking it nice and slow. Enjoying the satisfying breath. Urdhva Hastasana. Uttanasana. Right foot back. Nice lunge. Straightening the back leg. Good. Left foot back, downward facing dog pose. Letting the head just hang down. Really pressing your heels. Lifting kneecaps, lifting sit bones. Lengthening spine. Armpits. Beautiful. Right foot's going to step forward. Remember, you can do a little extra movement if you need to. Knees to the floor, hands off the floor. Uttanasana. And then Urdhva Hastasana. And Tadasana. Urdhva Hastasana. Uttanasana. We're going to step the left foot back, and it will be for Trikonasana, triangle pose. So you're aiming for your own leg length, and you're lining up the center of that left foot arch with your right heel. Bring your right hand onto your leg, your left hand onto your left hip, and roll your left hip back. Good. Roll the left ribs back. Lengthen the right ribs. Great. And then take your left arm up towards the ceiling. So this is the movement that's eluding me, but you will be able to stretch your arm up. There. Finding the flow. Beautiful. And then you can windmill that arm back to the floor. Turn your feet back to face to the front. When we step forward this time, we're going to balance on the right foot. So we're going to bring the leg forward, lift up, be balanced on the right foot. Bring your left foot in front and challenge your balance. Maybe lifting your leg higher is challenging, or holding the knee, or even trying to hold the foot with your left hand. Standing tall. Good. And before you put your foot down, you're going to find just where to place it, hip width parallel, and then transfer your weight. Tadasana. Urdhva Hastasana. And Uttanasana. Bones of the spine. Embedded forward. Beautiful. Big step back with the right foot for Trikonasana. Lift up. Put your left hand onto your left leg. Right hand onto your right hip. Roll the right hip back. Roll the right rib back. And lengthen the left rib. And then we bring the right arm straight up above the left. Windmill your right arm back to that short front of face, your feet forward. Lift up, one smooth move, balanced on your left leg. Bringing your right foot in front to challenge your balance a little more as you stand tall. Feeling the heart lift. Good, and then finding where you're going to place your foot so that you're always balanced, even if you're just on one foot. Beautiful. Tadasana. Urdhva Hastasana. Uttanasana. We're going to step the left foot back forward first. Or for a lunge to start with, I should say. Nice long lunge. Back leg straight, lift the heart. Good. Right foot back, downward facing dog pose. Finding the satisfying. Left foot forward, lunge. Lifting the heart, drawing the spine forward, straightening the back leg. Good, and then we bring the right foot forward, Uttanasana. And rolling up, Urdhva Hastasana. And Tadasana. This time right foot back, Urdhva Hastasana. Uttanasana. Right foot back, lunge. And back, downward facing dog pose. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then right foot forward, lunge. Heart lift. Left foot forward, Uttanasana. Rolling up, Urdhva Hastasana. And Tadasana. Urdhva Hastasana. Uttanasana. Step your left foot back for Trikonasana again. So we want to line up the left inner arch with the right heel. And we'll straighten the legs. But this time we're going to put the left hand near to the right foot. Good, and we're going to lift up the right hand and put it onto the sacrum. And we're going to start to turn the torso towards the right side. Now your left foot, the one that's at the back, you can turn it so that you feel like you can turn your torso more, but I want you to feel like you're staying balanced. I'm going to end up with my feet being parallel to the edges of the mat. Front leg is straightening and we're turning the ribs. And you just go as far as you feel balanced. Keep the bones of the spine embedded forward. You might be able to turn your ribs so far that you could take your right arm straight up to the ceiling. Not quite there. Good, and then we're going to release. Have your feet facing forward so that you can step forward, lift up, and be balanced on your right foot. And let's take the left foot out to the side this time. So find your challenge, holding your knee or even holding your foot, but we'll have the left leg out to the left side. Good, and before you put your foot back down, we want to find just where it's going to land. Tadasana. Urdhva Hastasana and Uttanasana. Stepping your right foot back for Trikonasana. hand and put it on your sacrum. Ribs to the left side. Ooh. Until your left shoulder might be stacked up over the right. You might be able to lift your arm up. Right foot forward, and we're going to take the right leg out to the right side this time. Find your challenge. How high you lift your leg or how you hold your knee or your foot might challenge you. Definitely challenging me. But with the leg out to the right side. Standing tall. Before you put your foot back down, find where it's going to go. Tadasana. Urdhva Hastasana. And Uttanasana. Bones of the spine pressing forward. Left leg back, lunge. Lifting the heart, straightening the back leg. Beautiful. Right leg back, downward facing dog pose. Okay, we're going to do left foot forward for the lunge. Remember, you can add in a couple of steps, knees to the floor, hands off the floor, to bring the left foot forward. Lunge, lifting the heart, bones of the spine, reaching forward. Back leg nice and straight. Uttanasana. And Urdhva Hastasana, upward facing hand. And Tadasana, mountain pose. Right side, Urdhva Hastasana. Uttanasana. Right foot back lunge. Lift the heart, straighten the back leg. Left foot back, downward facing dog pose. Strong, straight fingers. Right foot forward lunge. And left foot forward, Uttanasana. Urdhva Hastasana. And Tadasana. Okay, and a little bit of work on our squatting. Our heels a little wider than your hip. Toes turned out a little. Practice how far can you bring your sit bones to the floor, keeping your heels on the floor. So you can put your arms forward as a counterweight. And just notice when the heels want to lift up, press them back down. See if you can go a little bit further. Keep the awareness in the heels. And then we're going to press into the heels and lift up. If I reach a really long way forward, I can keep my heels on the floor. So we'll try that again. You might just go down part of the way, but really focus on the heels staying on the floor. Okay. Squatting to where your knees are comfortable, keeping your heels down. Every time you notice they want to lift, bring your focus again to your heels. Them down. And press into them to lift up. Nice work. We're going to do one more. And if you get close enough to the floor that you think you can sit, then take a seat. Otherwise, you're going to help yourself sit down with your common sense. But really bring your focus into the heel. Try to come down. Sometimes I think we just get into a habit and the brain, to make an efficiency, goes, okay, well, they're going to lift up. Taking a seat now. Finding the flow of your breath, feeling the lift of your spine, letting your shoulders relax. It just feels really nice to make them shoulder rolls or shrug them, let them go. Good. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together now for Baddha Konasana. So you might not have blocks or extra pillows to put under your legs. It's really good to feel the knees are supported. So if they don't touch the support of the floor, just put your hands underneath. Good. We'll sit tall and see if you can roll yourself so that you're more on the front of the sit bones. So we don't have the lower back pressing out behind, but rather bring those bones forward so you sit tall in your belly and your chest. Feeling the lift of the heart. Press your knees down into your hands and try not to, it's difficult to do here because we're using the arms, but try to keep your shoulders and neck relaxed. Press the knees into the hands, really press them. Really, really, really press. Lifting the pelvic floor, the lower front abdomen. Good. And then you're going to relax all of that muscular work. Good. And you're going to do that a couple more times. Just relax your hands in between. I'm going to use the floor just because my knees reach there. Okay, so we're going to press the knees down. And then really, really relaxing. Feeling the tension resolve in your body. Okay, and last one, really pressing the knees down. Lifting the pelvic floor, lifting the belly. Good, and then really, really letting go. Nice work. Sitting tall now, holding wherever it makes sense. Toes, ankles, knee, or hands on the floor behind your hip can help you lift the spine. Lovely. All right, we're going to come back into an cross-legged position if that's comfortable for you, and if not, legs semi-wide. And we're going to make a forward bend. Hands starting behind your hips, and feel that rolling forward of the pelvis, so you're on the front of the sit bones, bringing the lower back forward, bringing the heart center forward, nice and spacious, shining outward, and finding the flow of your breath. And your hands out in front. Good, and then we'll lift up and change the cross of the legs. And beginning again, hands behind the hips, tipping the pelvis forward, spine forward, heart center shining outward. Explore your forward movement. Nice work. And then releasing. Very good. We're going to lay down now. Take your arms all the way overhead. Give them a nice big stretch. Space for the neck here. Have the legs bent and feet hip width and parallel. And we're going to lift the tailbone, just the tailbone off the floor. Nice deep breath into the belly. Good. And then releasing your arms, releasing that work in your core. Just nice and relaxed for now. And happy baby pose again. I really love this pose. For the care it takes of the hips. So we have the knees wide, the feet wide, back is relaxed and supported. And the belly is relaxed, so you can feel the movement of the breath. Attempt to straighten one leg. And it might not go all the way to straight, but find your stretch. Good, and then bending that leg and straightening your other leg. Or at least finding your stretch. Bending that leg. Straightening your left. Or sorry, you might not have started on the left. Good, bending whichever leg you're on. And then last side. Nice work. Hug your knees into your chest and rock side to side. One last little stretch for the hips. We'll do left hip, right knee for through the whole posture. You can hold your legs however it makes sense to bring the legs closer to the chest. And relaxing torso, belly. The work here is for the left knee to move away from the shoulder. Good, and then swap sides. Right heel, left knee, and holding your legs however it makes sense. Bringing the left knee closer this time and the right knee away from the right shoulder. Without pushing or pulling, just making space. Feeling the flow. Easy shoulder, easy neck. Good. And then releasing. If you like barefoot, do that. Lay down and make sure you're comfortable. If you need to finish your practice, rolling to your right side. Coming up to sitting. And namaste to you. Thank you. Mm. Shavasana. We want to set up the body in as straight a line as we can. But sometimes we just need some support, extra support. And that might be a blanket under your thigh, near to your sit bones, would take out any tension in your lower back. Blanket under your head would relax the neck. Mm. Bring your focus to your toes and let them just be relaxed. To the soles of your feet and the arches of your feet, tops of your feet. Your ankles and lower leg. Knees and thighs. Notice your legs laying out from the hips. Relax. No more work to do just now. Bring your focus to your hips and the pelvis. It's substance supported by the floor. The organs of the pelvis relax. Notice your buttock muscles and around your sacrum. And just now, that whole part of the body can relax. Your lower back now, the right side and the left side. Your right rib and your left rib. Right shoulder blade and the left shoulder blade. And both of your shoulders. the front of your ribs now and your belly, the space between the collarbones and along the collarbone. Let that relax. You feel your whole torso now. Bring your focus again to your shoulders and your armpits, your upper arms, elbows and forearms, and your wrists, palms, and backs of the hands, and each of your fingers and each of your thumbs. No work to do just now. Bring your focus now to the neck and throat, base of your skull and scalp and forehead. Feel the skin and muscle of your face that forms expression. No need for expression just now. Feel the flow of your breath. Notice your lips and tongue and jaw. Letting go of any last tension in your face. Find your ears, and rather than listening, just letting them receive vibration. No need to make sense of it. Find the sound of your breathing or the quietness of your breathing. And let your awareness sit with your breath in your whole body. Whole body. Relax. Feel the substance of your body again. Making little movements now in your hands and arms, your feet and your legs. So you can bend them in. And rolling to your right side. And when you feel ready, come up and have a seat. Your hands over your heart. Finding the flow of your breath in your relaxed body. And take the feeling of the practice with you. Namaste.